The underworld of the deep sea is the home of many strange creatures and forgotten secrets of the past. It's a place where light disappears, pressure crushes, and time stands still. We humans have explored and charted just 5% of our planet's deep oceans. We know far more about space than we do about the mysteries of our own seas. Some of the things we found in that small section of the deep sea are far more bizarre and terrifying than anything you might have imagined living on Venus. From an entire museum resting beneath the ocean to ancient sea monsters, here are 15 terrifying discoveries found at the bottom of the ocean. 15. The lost city of Dwarka. The ocean has a way of swallowing history whole, and Dwarka might just be one of its greatest hidden secrets. According to ancient Hindu texts, this was Lord Krishna's legendary city, a brilliant metropolis that thrived before mysteriously vanishing beneath the Arabian Sea. For centuries, most dismissed it as another myth, until divers found something impossible to ignore below the waves. Stone structures, towering walls, and pottery fragments rest eerily intact, pointing to a lost civilization older than anyone assumed. Some discoveries have been dated as far back as 9,000 years, completely overturning the timeline of early urban life. In 2024, researchers using AI-based sonar scanning uncovered even more ruins, deeper than previously reached, raising an even larger question. Was Dwarka a real city, or part of an even older culture lost to the sea? Like scientists, we don't know, but it reminds us that Earth still holds mysteries buried far beneath the surface. 14. Jug Canyon. Some places in the ocean seem like they were never meant to exist. Jug Canyon is one of them. At 8,730 feet deep, this trench in the Bering Sea is so vast that it's over 2,500 feet deeper than the Grand Canyon. And despite its size, almost no one has ever reached its bottom. In 2024, a deep-sea probe descended further than any before it, and what it recorded was unsettling. Footage showed glowing life forms, massive tentacle-like shapes, and things that didn't resemble any known species. Scientists think some of these organisms could be unique to Yog, surviving in darkness and pressure that would destroy most other creatures. So far, every journey into the canyon has only left more unanswered questions. What lives down there? A hidden ecosystem? Species we're not ready to name? Until we can fully explore its depths, Yug Canyon stays one of the last places on Earth ruled entirely by the unknown. 13. Spanish Galleon, San Jose. Off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia, a fortune in gold, silver, and emeralds, some as large as marbles, remains untouched. But there's one problem. All of it sits inside the wreck of the San Jose, a Spanish galleon destroyed by British warships in 1708. For more than 300 years, treasure hunters and historians searched for its remains. Then in 2015, Colombia officially located it. And in 2023, the government confirmed they'd begun excavation using advanced submersibles and robotic arms. Already, they've recovered gold coins, preserved cannons, and treasure chests beneath the sand. But now the dispute begins. Colombia, Spain, Bolivia, and private groups are still fighting over who has the right to claim it. Until that's resolved, the treasure of the San Jose stays underwater, close enough to reach but still waiting to surface. 12. Cancun Underwater Museum. Museums are built to be visited, not forgotten at the bottom of the sea, unless you're in Cancun. Between Cancun and Isla Mujeres lies the Cancun Underwater Museum, or MUSA. But it's more than art. It's a man-made reef helping restore life in the Caribbean Sea. Originally designed to protect coral reefs from growing tourism, the idea was led by Jaime Gonzalez Canto, alongside British sculptor Jason de Caires Taylor, who placed 500 pH-neutral concrete statues on the seabed. These life-size human figures aren't just powerful to look at. They've become homes for marine creatures, now covered in coral, algae, and fish. With nearly 750,000 visitors a year, MUSE is now the largest underwater museum on Earth. Whether you dive or look through a glass-bottom boat, it's a reminder that conservation and creativity can share the same space, even deep underwater. 11. Underwater Icicle of Death. Ice belongs in a glass, not floating beneath the sea like something from a frozen nightmare. But deep in the polar oceans, nature formed something disturbingly real. Brinicles, called icicles of death, were first seen in the 1960s. They form when super-chilled saltwater leaks from sea ice and sinks like a cold finger toward the seafloor. As it travels, it freezes everything around it, trapping sea stars, urchins, and any slow creature in its path. Strange as it is, brinicles have drawn scientific attention for another reason. They might help explain the start of life on Earth. Some believe early Earth may have had similar structures that supported microbial growth. And if that theory is right, brinicles could offer clues to how life begins, even beyond this planet, deadly for ocean life and possibly a key to ancient origins. 10. Antikythera mechanism. When sponge divers discovered an ancient Roman shipwreck near the Greek coast in 1901, they didn't realize they had uncovered the world's earliest known computer. The Antikythera mechanism, a complex, gear-driven device coated in green corrosion, was far ahead of its time. Experts still don't fully understand how a civilization more than 2,000 years ago constructed something so advanced. Initially believed to be an ornate clock, CT scans later revealed precision dials and markings that tracked astronomical cycles, planetary motion, and eclipse patterns accurate to the day. In 2024, new 3D scans revealed symbols previously hidden, confirming the device was even more sophisticated than expected. So who built it? Was it a brilliant Greek inventor? A forgotten group of engineers? Or did earlier civilizations possess technology we've yet to rediscover? Whatever the truth is, it's clear. History continues to challenge what we think we know, and those who came before us were far more capable than they've been credited for. 9. Lion City, China's Atlantis. Atlantis is a legend, but China has its own version, fully preserved beneath the surface. Shisheng, also called Lion City, didn't vanish through myth or disaster. It was deliberately flooded in 1959 to create Qandao Lake for a hydroelectric dam. The result? A city sealed in time. Resting 130 feet underwater, Lion City's archways, carvings, and streets remain almost untouched due to the mineral-rich stillness of the lake. Dating back more than 2,400 years, it's a rare example of ancient architecture, hidden, not lost. While only trained divers can explore it firsthand, recent underwater drones and scans have produced vivid 3D visuals, capturing the scale and detail of the site. Lion City reminds us that not all history disappears. Some of it remains quietly preserved, just beneath the surface. 8. The underwater river. An underwater river might sound impossible, but beneath Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, one flows through Cenote Angelita. This natural phenomenon forms from the separation of fresh water and hydrogen sulfide, creating a dense, fog-like boundary that mimics a flowing river. The cenote itself is a collapsed limestone sinkhole, once used by the Maya for ceremonial purposes, including sacrifices. Around 100 feet down, the fresh water ends, and a toxic hydrogen sulfide layer begins, forming what's known as a halocline. Below that, it looks like a submerged forest. Fallen branches and debris lie scattered across the riverbed. Divers who reach this depth describe it as surreal, silent, and dreamlike. A layered world that doesn't behave the way oceans are supposed to, and one that quietly challenges our understanding of what water can do. 7. Second Stonehenge. Beneath Lake Michigan. 40 feet beneath Lake Michigan's surface in Grand Traverse Bay lies a formation that took researchers by surprise. A row of stones arranged in a pattern strikingly similar to Stonehenge. Discovered by archaeologists searching for shipwrecks, the site includes a large boulder with markings believed to be thousands of years old, possibly dating back over 10,000 years. Some experts believe it could point to a civilization that existed in the region before rising waters submerged it. The area has not been fully excavated, and most of what's known comes from sonar scans. Still, the alignment and the age suggest something much older and more intentional than a natural formation. Whether it was ceremonial, territorial, or something else, it remains one of the Great Lakes' most curious underwater findings. 6. Apollo rocket engines. When most people think of Apollo 11, they think of the moon, not the rocket parts left behind in the ocean. After launch, the massive F-1 engines detached and dropped into the Atlantic. In 2013, Jeff Bezos funded a mission to recover them. Resting deep off the coast of Florida, the engines had sat untouched for decades. They were responsible for powering the Saturn V rocket, the most powerful liquid-fueled engines ever built. After recovery, they were cleaned, restored, and placed on display at the Museum of Flight in Seattle. The parts that once carried humans into space now sit where anyone can see them, covered in scars, but still a symbol of engineering that pushed beyond Earth. 5. The giant mysterious eyeball. Beachcombing can be a fun little pastime unless you happen to stumble across a detached, grapefruit-sized eyeball staring straight back at you. That's exactly what happened in Pompano Beach, Florida, in 2012 when someone discovered a massive, deep blue eyeball washed onto the sand. Speculation erupted immediately. Was it from a giant squid? A prehistoric sea creature? Maybe even something not yet cataloged? Scientists later confirmed it belonged to an enormous swordfish. But here's the unsettling part. It appeared to have been cleanly removed before drifting ashore. And now, more than a decade later, another one has surfaced, this time near Australia's Great Barrier Reef. DNA testing is currently underway, yet researchers remain puzzled. Either enormous sea creatures are losing eyes far more often than expected, or something unknown is roaming the depths. Either way, if another mystery eyeball appears, real explanations will be unavoidable. 4. Train wreck under the sea. Some shipwrecks feel natural. A sunken train resting on the ocean floor does not. Off the coast of New Jersey, 2 fully intact steam locomotives from the 1850s sit 90 feet below the surface, frozen like mechanical ghosts. Discovered in 1985, these rare Planet-class 2-2-2 engines were never officially documented as lost. No records confirm their construction, sale, or disappearance. So how did 2 15-ton locomotives end up on the bottom of the Atlantic? The leading explanation suggests they were being transported by barge from Boston when a violent storm swept them overboard before they ever reached land. For now, they remain undisturbed, slowly decaying in their silent underwater graveyard. There has been discussion of recovering and restoring them, but until that happens, they remain in the deep, rusting remnants of an industrial age long past. 3. A village from the Stone Age. Off the coast of Atlit, Israel, beneath the Mediterranean Sea, lies something that feels impossible: an entire Stone Age village preserved beneath the waves. The settlement, called Atlit Yam, dates back nearly 9,000 years, making it one of the oldest submerged villages ever uncovered. Archaeologists believe this Neolithic community was abandoned suddenly, likely after a powerful tsunami triggered by volcanic collapse. The most haunting detail: the remains of families have been found, their skeletons resting in burial sites, some positioned side by side. Near their dwellings, divers discovered piles of fish left behind, as though daily life ended without warning. Adding to the mystery, a 7,000-year-old stone circle, possibly used for ritual activity, still stands on the seafloor. Atlit Yam isn't just a lost village. It is a preserved moment, quietly sealed beneath the ocean, offering a rare glimpse into a world that vanished without a trace. 2. Black smokestacks, hydrothermal vents. Imagine an underwater chimney releasing thick black clouds rising from total darkness. That's exactly what exists deep beneath the Galapagos Islands, where hydrothermal vents known as black smokers were identified in 1976. These structures form when superheated water, reaching temperatures near 750 underground, erupts from cracks in Earth's crust and collides with freezing seawater, producing heavy, inky plumes. The pressure at these depths is so intense that water remains liquid even at extreme heat. It is one of the harshest environments on the planet, yet it is crowded with life. Giant tube worms, heat-tolerant shrimp, and armored snails thrive here, sustained by bacteria that convert vent minerals into energy. The discovery reshaped scientific thinking. Life does not always need sunlight, and if entire ecosystems can exist in this abyss, the unexplored ocean may still be sheltering forms of life humanity has never imagined. 1. The 60,000-ton mystery beneath the Sea of Galilee. At the bottom of the Sea of Galilee, beneath 30 feet of water, rests something that defies expectation, a massive cone-shaped stone structure weighing more than 60,000 tons. Discovered in 2003, this enormous formation is believed to be at least 12,000 years old, making it older than the Egyptian pyramids. Scientists agree it is artificial, constructed by a civilization capable of transporting and arranging massive basalt stones into a circular mound. But its purpose remains unknown. Some theories suggest it served as a burial monument, a ceremonial site, or the remains of an early settlement later submerged. Others propose connections to biblical history, given the region's deep cultural significance. Whatever its original function, this colossal underwater structure remains one of archaeology's greatest unanswered questions. An ancient creation resting in silence, still resisting every clear explanation. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you later.